Good evening and welcome to the Swamp. I'm Adam Bill for Charlton Sportsnet. Tonight we have the Brantley County Herons in town to take on our Charlton County Indians. That's coming up in about 15 minutes. We're going to have the pregame ceremonies along with the invocation and national anthem. That's coming up very shortly. Everybody's filing in. Good crowd on hand already. People filing in from Nahana and Folkestone. Y'all get up here and let's pack this place out. Brantley always travels real well when they come down here, so we need a home crowd here tonight. Standing room only. I love the views, but y'all come up and watch the game live in person. You can watch the replay right after. If you're local, this link's for all of our out-of-town and at-work fans. Everybody else in town, y'all get up here and let's pack this place out. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll come back. I'll have the starting lineups on offense and defense for the Tribe. And pregame ceremonies right after this. You're watching Charlton County Indians football on the Charlton Sports Network.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join?
Welcome back to the Swamp. We're getting set for pregame ceremonies with the invocation and the national anthem. Band of Pride just entering the field, so I'm going to turn my mic down and turn the PA mic up. Thank you for joining us. We're live in the Swamp. I'm up top tonight with 3 cameras. Tammy's downstairs taking still shots, and we're hoping to get a live feed from her camera tonight. We haven't tried it out yet. I don't know how well that's going to work tonight, but we're working on things, working everything out. But right now I'm going to turn my mic back down. Your Charlton County Band of Pride.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Indian Field. Tonight we welcome our friends and neighbors from Caney Bay as your Charlton County Indians take on the Brantley County Herons. Indian fans, it's the home opener in the Swamp. Let us pause and remember all our blessings and the honor and privilege it is for us to live in the best part of the greatest state and the greatest nation on earth. Let us also remember all of our servicemen and women serving across our country and across our world tonight who can't be with us this evening. Please rise, and gentlemen, kindly remove your hats or caps. Speaking on behalf of the student body is Senior Lauren Albritton.
Dear Father, thank you for your love and mercy. Thank you for allowing us to be able to participate in this game. I pray that you bless both teams with good sportsmanship and injury-free games. Also, I pray for traveling mercies for both teams and fans as we leave tonight. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Thank you, Mr. Hersey and the Band of Pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Charlton County Band of Pride. Coming up, we'll have the coin toss.
While we're waiting on kickoff, we want to tell you about our amazing softball team. Lauren Albritton, who just delivered our prayers, also our star.
Lauren Albritton with the invocation and the Band of Pride with the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have the coin toss and the run-throughs right after this. Herons and Indians coming up next.
On Wednesday at 5:30. We hope you'll come out and support these ladies as they continue to win for the Pride.
United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured by NCUA, and equal housing lender.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. They have everything you need, bumper to bumper, for domestic and foreign car parts. Big truck operators, they have you covered as well with belts, seals, hoses, welding supplies, and so much more. They even have lawnmower parts, blades, and accessories. Stop by today and see the whole crew. Miss Joe, Pam, Little Sammy, Stephen, Dylan, and Big Sammy himself. It's Folkestone Auto Supply. Welcome back to the Swamp. Let's go over our starting lineup for the Tribe. On offense, number 2, Raquan Anderson at quarterback. Running back, number 4, Michael Elliott. Wide receiver, number 22, Brantley Sloan. Wide receiver, number 3, Saquon Clark. Wide receiver, number 38, Keith Harris. Wide receiver, number 26, Ethan Maxwell. Right offensive tackle, number 61, Blake Taylor. Right offensive guard, number 54, Chris Rawls. Center, number 58, Nolan Crawford. Left offensive guard, number 76, Grayson Carter. Left offensive tackle, number 56, Imaje Wright. Over on the defensive side of the ball, defensive tackle, number 59, Bryce Manning. Nose guard, number 9, Lance Carter. Defensive end, number 14, Daniel Mack. Defensive end, number 63, Malik Alderman. Linebacker, number 50, Quentin Kinney. Linebacker, number 5, Randy Nelson. Linebacker, number 4, Michael Elliott. Linebacker, number 15, Travis Ray. Cornerback, number 16, DeVegas Austin. Cornerback, number 3, Saquon Clark. Free safety, number 7, is Tony Cobb. Punter, number 2, Raquan Anderson. Kicker, number 22, Brantley Sloan. PAT long snapper and punt long snapper, number 12, Brandon Wittenberg. Punt returner and kick returner, number 2, Raquan Anderson. That's your starting lineup for tonight's Indians versus Herons game. See, the captains have come out onto the field now. They're down in the corner of the end zone about to make their walk up. Senior captains, big senior class this year for the Tribe. 20. We're going to graduate 20 this year. Graduated 14 last year. Raquan Anderson, number 2, will lead the seniors. University of North Carolina commit. And here comes the Tribe. Your senior captains. If you were able to watch the Coach Mack show earlier this week, the defensive side of the ball is riddled with some injuries. So we'll see how that pans out as the night progresses. I know we've got a little banged up last week over in Frederica. We're looking forward to a big game tonight. Rivalry game. Nahant is only 30 minutes up the road from here. They always travel well, and it's about 75% full over there on their side. About the same over here on this side, but they're still filing in. All right, headed out to the midfield for the Indians. Number 9, Lance Carter. Number 22, Brantley Sloan. Number 15, Travis Ray. And number 2, Raquan Anderson. I do not have our usual roster for the visiting team. Usually there's a roster attached for the visiting team. There's not one up here with me tonight, but I'll do my best to pass along their names and numbers as the game progresses. Indians in all black. Heron's wearing all white tonight. There's the flip. The official dropped it. Incomplete pass. And he's going to rethrow it. He caught it that time. And it looks like Brantley won the toss and elected to defer, so the Indians will receive the opening kickoff to start this game on Rivalry Week. Lots of big games around the state tonight, and we'll try to keep you updated on all of them as the night progresses. I have a couple of folks that always text me during ball games, so as they text me, I'll certainly pass those scores along as we get them. If you have a score that I don't say, 912-276-7999, and I'll pass that along as quickly as possible. Generally in between quarters and at the half is when we do scores updates. We have our band camera out tonight on one of the tripods there. The band's obviously still on the field right now. Nothing like a home game here in the swamp. I'm telling you, I get pumped every time. Here comes the Tribe. 17, Keyshawn Williamson leads them through the banner tonight. And there's the rest of your Indians. And here come the Herons. All white, gold helmets. We're going to take a quick break while the band exits the field. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff right after this.
Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics, located at 3885 Main Street in the heart of downtown Folkestone. They're Folkestone's original hometown pharmacy with 49 years serving the community. They have everything you need, including household items, prescription medications, high-tech electronics, and much more. Their experienced and friendly staff in the pharmacy and electronics department are ready to serve you. Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. Go Indians!
Welcome back to the swamp. Also want to give out shout out to a sponsor who helps CSN out every year in some way, shape, or fashion. That's State Farm Insurance right here in Folkestone, Brian Hewling. He always tells me every year, don't worry about an ad, this and that and the other thing. And Brian does a lot behind the scenes for the Tribe and for CSN, and I just want to give Brian Hewling a shout out at State Farm. We always appreciate the support, Brian. Thank you very much for all you do, not only for us, but for these kids, the youth of Charlton County. Thank you, sir. Set to start this thing. Number 2, Raquan Anderson. Number 3, Saquon Clark, deep for the Tribe. Boy, it's loud in here tonight, and I'm deaf. Y'all text me if I'm talking too loud. Somebody let me know. I go by these green bars, my lights on the computer, and they're pegging pretty good tonight. Not sure if it's me or the background noise. A little bit of controversy to start. The kickoff. When we did the coin toss, as y'all all saw, the Indians won the east end of the field, and they've moved everything around. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. Coach Matt got an explanation. He said somebody changed their minds about something down there. But anyway, we're going to go from west to east now instead of from east to west. So you're not seeing things. Something happened with the officiating crew and whoever deferred. And they do a little pooch kick over here out of bounds. So the Indians are going to start off with fantastic field position. Flags on the play. Coach Mack signaling for a re-kick. He's going to take the penalty. Let Brantley back up a little bit and re-kick it. Obviously, just up the road, Brantley knows all about Raquan, so they're probably going to kick away from him all night tonight. But Saquon is just as dangerous. Saquon had an 85-yard touchdown return for kickoff return last week against Frederica. So you kick it over here to Saquon, he'll burn you too. Looks like he's going to pooch it again over here right at us, and he does. Keeps this one in the field of play, number 16, Trayvon Green. And he gets out to the 40-yard line. I'm sorry. They've changed the numbers on me. New year, new roster. That was DeVegas Austin. That was DeVegas Austin on the kickoff return there. All right, 1st and 10 Tribe. Anderson 2 to the left, 2 to the right. He's dropping back immediately. And incomplete, intended for Maxwell over there. Maxwell had a touchdown reception last week versus Frederica. Ethan Maxwell, number 26. He's a sophomore. He had a touchdown reception in the, I believe it was the second quarter last week over in St. Simon's Island. 2nd down and 10. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Movement. That's going to go against the Indians. Back them up 5, 2nd down 15. There you see our band camera. We'll get that adjusted as the night goes on. 2nd down 15, Tribe. Tony Cobb in the backfield with Raquan. Cobb. Gain of 3. Cobb had a big 4th quarter for the Indians last week. Coach Mack said on the show Tuesday night that that big night earned Tony a spot out there. So he gets a carry early here in the ball game for the Indians. Tony's also a sophomore. Third down 12. Anderson dropping back. Has a receiver. That's Maxwell. Breaking one tackle. Almost broke another one. Gain of about 4. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8. Looks like the punting unit's coming on for the Indians. Number 24 deep for Brantley. Raquan Anderson doing the punting duties tonight for the Tribe. He had a real good average a few weeks ago versus Pierce here in the Pierce scrimmage. And he gets another good one off there. That's going to take a sort of an Indians roll. Goes out at the 33. 1st and 10 Brantley right there. What's that? Albert, you want a headset? Not yet. All right. You're going to get warmed up first. Albert Thornton in the booth with us tonight. Thanks for coming. I heard you went to Mayo last week. I heard you went south last week.
Yeah, I was at Mayo.
Did you? First and 10 Brantley. Handoff. Nothing there. Let's see, 50, Kenny on the stop. Quentin Kenny. Coming up from his linebacker position to make that stop. Second down and 10. Another handoff. Big time penetration by that defensive line. Nothing there. Third down and 11 for the Herons. Third down and 11, Herons. Movement on the defensive side. They draw us off. It's going to bring up third down and 6 for Brantley. And they draw. There's a flag again. They're changing the count on the Indians, Joel, to the defensive line. Defensive line eager to get back there tonight. And that's still going to leave them short of a first down, so it'll remain third down and 1. You see the band with the noisemakers over there, keeping the crowd pumped up. And he might have fell forward for that first down. Defensive line was back there again, though. First and 10, Herons. Rolling to his left, cutting it back inside, throws over the middle, it's caught. That may be enough for a first down. Flag on the play. Let's see what this one is. Holding against the Herons. So that one will come back. Officiating crew getting to work out early tonight. First down and long for the Herons. He's dropping back. Was there a whistle? And that'll go against Brantley. Well, we've done 40 yards of play, and it's all been on flags. That's going to bring up first down and 28. Boy, you don't hear that often. Defense chopping it in the bit now, first and long. Here they come. They're Manning. Complete over the middle. Tackle made by number 4, Michael Elliott. Second down, 17. For Brantley. Rolling to his left. It's complete. Short gain, maybe 3 or 4 yards. Stopped immediately by Travis Ray and 63, Malik Alderman. Going to bring up third down and 13. Crowd still filing in here, Albert. They're still coming in. 14 dropping back. They got him. They got him, that defensive line, number 8. Preston Lynch with the sack. Daniel Mack there to clean it up. Fourth down. Raquan Anderson and Tony Cobb will be deep for the Indians on fourth down. Excuse me. There's a snap. They kick it away from Raquan to Cobb. Cobb fields it at the 30. Still on his feet. 41-yard line. First and 10 Indians. We'll stay right here. First and 10 Indians, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Anderson at quarterback, Cobb at running back. Handoff to Tony. And he barrels forward for a gain of 2. Anderson dropping back. He's got a receiver. That's Sloan. Gain of about 6. Brantley, preseason All-State tight end. 6'4", 215-pound senior. He's a big target. Third down and 3. Clark in motion. They fake it to Clark. Anderson keeps it up the middle. Not a lot there. It's going to bring up fourth down. Looks like the punting unit's coming on again for the Tribe. There's a snap. Good punt by Raquan. Fair catch is called for. 21-yard line. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. No score here in the Swamp. Welcome back to the Swamp. No score, 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. Fumble in the backfield. Daniel Mack has it. Daniel Mack with the recovery. 1st and 10 Indians. First and 10 Tribe. Let's see if we can capitalize on the first turnover of the night. Two receivers both sides. Anderson up the middle to Cobb. He's got a little bit of a hole, closed up rather quickly. Gain of maybe a yard. Raquan's rolling to his left. He's got a receiver in the end zone. Oh, he was hit as he threw it. 36. 38, I'm sorry. Keith Harris wide open in the end zone, but he got hit as he was releasing. Third down 9. Well, Albert, we had 6 right there, man. He was wide open. Over the middle to Sloan. Caught. 1st and goal, Indians at the 3-yard line. Anderson throwing a bullet over the middle in traffic. Brantley comes up with the catch. Power package in there now. Bryce Manning comes in. Quentin Kenny's in there. Michael Elliott's in there. We got linebackers and defensive linemen in there now, Albert.
Yep. You know what?
Oh, yeah. Raquan's going to follow him. There he goes. And he might have got a yard out of it maybe. Well, you know everybody in the stadium's keen on Raquan right now in that formation. Do something, fake it back the other way, he'd be wide open.
So you handed it off somebody else.
Yeah.
Got it. They'd be wide open. Are they looking?
Yeah. Because you know the whole defense is they're keying on Raquan.
I would.
Oh, I would too. No doubt about it. All right, here we go. Power package to the right. Anderson, he's in easily. Touchdown, Brantley. Big old hole, touchdown, Charlton. On Brantley, rather. Big old hole through that Brantley defensive line, what I was trying to say. Got tongue-tied. Indians take an early 6-0 lead here in the Swamp. Well, see, Albert, that's why I'm not a coach. That's why I'm up here. Right up the middle. Wide open. Boy, they blew that hole open. Yeah, good blocking up front that time. Brantley Sloan in for the extra point. There's the hold, the kick, it's up and good. Indians 7, Brantley nothing. And with that celebration, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Gant AC Heat and Electric, located at 141 West Love Street in Folkestone, Georgia. They service all makes and models of air conditioning and heating units, electric and plumbing supplies, blown installation, appliance parts and service, as well as sheet metal products. Gant is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Go Indians and the Band of Pride. Whistling Dixie Custom Framing.
Welcome back to the Swamp. Indians 7, Brantley nothing. Laquan Anderson up the middle from 2 yards out. Brantley Sloan with the PAT. Two, 125 remaining in the first quarter. They kick it deep. He signaled fair catch at the 24. Number 49 did. A little surprised at that. There was nobody near him. But we'll take it. 1st and 10, Brantley. Brantley with 2 receivers to the right. They'll hand off. Flags. And looks like that will be against the Herons. So the Indians capitalize on the turnover. Big pass from Anderson to Sloan to get us to the 3. Then Anderson takes it in from 3 yards out, and that's where we're at. 124 remaining in the first. Daniel Mack in the backfield with the running back makes the stop. Well, that defense chopping at the bit. You see them, they're firing off every time. You know, the defense only allowed 1 touchdown last week. Those other 2 touchdowns were special teams that Frederica got. Brantley. And he's sacked. Daniel Mack and Lance Carter finishing him off. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 16. Third down 17. Looks like Brantley will be content to run it down. They will. We're going to head to the second quarter. Indians 7, Brantley nothing. We'll be right back.
and Unique Gifts and Cafe. It's located at 3742 Main Street in downtown Folkestone, Georgia. Lunches are served on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join the fun food and fellowship whether you're a local, tourist, or a Royal fan. We also serve Bluebell ice cream, coffees, and lattes. While dining, feel free to browse around as we also have custom framing, train art, custom t-shirts, and unique gifts. Looking for a real lodging? You can also stay at the Chessy Caboose or the Peaks Cabin. Come see us.
Welcome back. Indians 7, Brantley nothing here to start the second quarter. Indians defense coming up big. Already got one turnover. Indians capitalize on that. They go in from 3 yards out. Raquan Anderson up the middle through a hole. The offensive line, man, he could drove a truck through that hole. The offensive line been taking some heat the last few games, so we need to compliment them when they do it right, and they got it right that time. Big old hole that time. Brantley, 3rd and long. Under pressure. This could be a safety. Safety. Lance Carter with the safety for the Tribe, and the defense scoring points tonight. .11:54, just started the second quarter. Oh, I wish. Brantley will punt from their 20, so the Indians are not only going to get the safety, they're going to get the ball right back as well. Y'all bear with me here on. There we go. New cameras, I'm getting used to these adjustments on these cameras. And there's the punt. 16 over there. Austin fumbles, but he falls on it. Indians ball at midfield, 1st and 10. First and 10, Tribe. If you haven't heard, our Charlton County Maidens won again yesterday. 22-6 over Turner County. Maidens rolling right now. We'll have them live for at least one game next week, possibly 2. First and 10, Indians right at midfield. 11:52 remaining in the half. Anderson. He's got it cleared deep. Oh! Just slightly overthrown. Saquon Clark wide open. Second down, 10. Anderson pump fake the short pass. The corner bit. Clark went flying by him. Nobody within 15 yards of, oh, we want that one back. There's a handoff up the middle. He lost his footing. That was Austin on the carry. It's going to bring up third down and 11, loss of a yard. Here we go, third down 11, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Austin in the backfield now with Anderson. Raquan looking deep. There he goes. He's got Clark. That may be, oh, they're saying he was forced out of bounds. Clark made the catch. Defender had his arms around him, threw him out of bounds. Fourth down. Anderson back to punt. Wouldn't be surprised if we fake it right here. He fakes it. Anderson's got room over here to this right side. First down, Indians. Indians with the first down. Well, they're marking that close. They're marking at the 40. First down. Good job by Raquan to break around that corner.
That guy fell down. That might have helped.
Yeah, we'll take it, Albert. Handoff up the gut, Michael Elliott. Nice hole by that offensive line. Elliott goes for 9.5 yards. Here's a unique formation for us, Albert. 4 backs in the back, or 3 backs in the backfield with Anderson. That's like having 4 running backs back there. Again, Elliott, nothing there this time. Somebody missed a block. 22 came through untouched. Third down and 3. Scoreboard says 4. Handoff Austin. He's got the first down and more. What do you think about this, Albert? We're running a little wing back there, aren't we?
That's my old offense there.
Sir?
That's what I used to run.
Yeah. They're mixing it up tonight. Anderson. Elliott dives forward, maybe a yard. They're setting it up, ain't they? Maxwell out there on that long corner. Burn him out there in a minute. Second down 9 for the Tribe. Anderson taking off. He's got room over that left side. He's still on his feet. First down. They haven't seen. There they go. Now they're moving them. Anderson hands off. Cobb. Cobb's got room. Touchdown. Touchdown Indians. Tony Cobb from 14 yards out. Touchdown Indians. Sloan on for the PAT. Brantley has to hustle on these touchdowns because he has to run over, get his kick and shoe, run back out. There's a snap. They fake it. Nothing there. Indians 15. Brantley nothing. We'll be right back after this.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661. Custom Creations and Boutique is located at 246 1st Street in Folkestone, right behind Lonnie Joe's Hair Salon. They offer a wide variety of items such as boutique clothing, shoes, jewelry, customized tees, home decor, gift and handmade items, and much more. Stop in and get all your custom game day apparel. They offer vinyl designs for shirts, signs, car decals, and more. There are many designs to choose from, or you can create your own. Custom Creations also does embroidered shirts and hats. They can be reached at 912-496-4987 or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Swamp. 15-0 Indians lead. Sloan to kick it deep. It's fielded at the 5. Maxwell will force him out of bounds over there with the Brantley County cheerleaders. 1st and 10 Herons. First and 10 Herons, 8:46 remaining in the first half. Albert Thornton up here with me tonight. He's just supervising tonight. Handoff over to that right side. He's got a hole headed up the sideline. Forced out of bounds. First and 10, Brantley. Run up the middle, tackle made by 59 Bryce Manning, gain of 9 on the play. Second down and a yard. Two to the right, one to the left for the Herons. He's dropping back. Going. No, they got him. Daniel Mack. Sack attack, Mack. Coach Mack showed this week. He said that some schools are checking Daniel out. Some colleges checking Daniel out, so we wish him all the best. Obviously, a big game he's having already early here. That always helps. Third down, 4 for the Herons. There's a snap. Travis Ray in the backfield this time. Fumble. Ball still on the ground. Indians say they have it. Indians have it. Second turnover of the night. Travis Ray in the backfield initiated that whole deal. I'm not sure who actually recovered it. Did you see who come out of there with it? Travis had a big first half last week. Number 3 come out. Number 3 did? Okay. Saquon Clark. Second fumble of the night for the Herons. Boy, wish we'd had this defense last year. First and 10. Anderson, Clark. Clark with a stiff arm, still on his feet. Tried to cut it back, but momentum carried him out of bounds. Clark had an 85-yard touchdown return for a kickoff last week. Anderson rolling to his left. He's got Sloan over there. First down, Indians. I said I felt like tonight would be Raquan's coming out party at quarterback. I'm glad to see he's doing it, getting it done. Throwing with confidence, too. He's throwing bullets. They're not hanging on him tonight. Trips to the right. Tony Cobb in the backfield with Anderson. Anderson dropping back. He's got a slide over the middle. Touchdown! Touchdown, Indians. That one's from 16 yards out. Anderson with a bullet across the middle. Hit Sloan. $21-0 Indians lead. What are we going to do this time, Albert? We're going they're going to kick it away this time. There's the hold. The kick is good. Indians 22, Brantley nothing. Let's take in some of the sights and sounds of an Indians touchdown on the sideline. Try to give you folks at home a feel for a home game here in the Swamp. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back. Brantley Sloan set to kick. And there he goes. Fielded at the 8. Brantley still on his feet. Brings it up to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Brantley County right there. Man, I'm getting tongue-tied with all these Brantleys out there. I've got Albert over here laughing at me. Two turnovers, 2 touchdowns. That's how you do it. Defense. And Raquan getting confident back there with his throws. He's throwing some strikes tonight. First and 10, 32 in motion. Defense jumped. You know, you hate to see the penalty, but I like the aggressiveness. You know what I mean? I like it that they're going after it. They're not sitting back and waiting on the play. They're going and getting it. And that should, yeah, that's going against the Tribe. First and 5. The Band of Pride's headed downstairs. 6:36 remaining in the first half. Up the middle, there's a hole. Helmet comes flying off. 1st and 10, Herons. Herons up the gut again. Nothing there. 63. Malik Alderman on the stop. Second down 9, 5:42 and counting. Remaining in the first half. Coming up, the Band of Pride halftime performance. Nothing there. Who was that? 59, Bryce Manning on the stop. Third down and 11. Here comes the defense rolling to Daniel Mack had a shot. It's complete over the middle. Fumble! Clark recovers his second fumble of the night. Brantley saying he was down, but he wasn't. Clark with his second fumble recovery of the night. Indians defense comes up big once again. 4:45 remaining. First and 10 of the 43 for the Tribe. Coming up at halftime, y'all stick around. The Band of Pride never disappoints. And hopefully we'll have some scores from around the area. Are you getting any scores? Have you heard anything from anybody? Two to the left, one to the right, two to the right. Call back there with Anderson. Anderson dropping back. He's going deep. He wants some more. He's got Austin. Incomplete. I'll tell you what, all three Indian receivers were open deep that time. He could have thrown it either one of them. Sloan going up the hash marks open, and so was Keyshawn Williamson over there at the top of the screen. He was open too. Second down 10 for the Indians. Indians trying to get some more here before the half. 4:39. Quick out there. Clark bringing it back across the field, looking for a block. Gets 5 out of it. He ran 30, got 5. Third down 5. Two to the left, two to the right. Cobb in the backfield to Anderson's left. Anderson dropping back, wanting to go deep. Throws it short up to Clark. He makes the catch. First down Indians. Clock stops with the first down. Well, I like that. Anderson is not lobbing him tonight. He's throwing strikes. Going to that wing set now. And Indians showing all kind of different formations tonight. We've been in the Wildcat, the power. Mix up in the backfield. Elliott and Austin bump each other. Thankfully, there was no fumble on the exchange. There you see the clock continues to run, 3:35 and counting. Want to wish my grandson, Hunter, a happy birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Love you, man. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Anderson running to the left. Gets a block from Elliott out there. Still on his feet. A couple of yards shy of a first down. Well, the Swamp is probably about 90% full tonight. Good crowd on hand tonight. Visiting size about 75, 85% full over there. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout Brantley. So we're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back. Indians are on top, 22-0.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee.
All right, welcome back to the Swamp. Third down and 3, according to the scoreboard. 2:57 remaining in the half.
I bet. A little better this week now. Hey, 3 plays that.
Heron showing blitz. Raquan dropping back, going deep. That's Clark. Wide open. Touchdown, Indians. 51-yard touchdown pass from Anderson to Clark. 28-0 Indians lead. Raquan having his coming out game tonight. Happy for him. And Brantley has to run to the side, change shoes. Need to put him a little backpack on the back of his pads so he can carry that kicking shoe around with him. I was saying we need to give Brantley a little backpack to carry around the back of his pads so he can carry his kicking shoe. He has to run to the sideline, get it, go back out. There's the hold. It's up and blocked. Indians 28, Brantley nothing. We'll be right back.
Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773.
All right, welcome back. We've got some halftime updates coming in from Rocky and Torrance, so we'll pass them along at the half. Appreciate it, guys. You guys keep me up to date every game, and I appreciate that. Rocky Harrington and Torrance Gray sending in some scores. Indians 28, Brantley nothing. Saquon Clark having a game of a lifetime tonight. Recovered 2 fumbles. Got a long touchdown, 2 long touchdown receptions. Clark having a big game tonight. Brantley Sloan having a big game at tight end. All facets of the game right now working good for the Tribe. Even special teams on the kickoff coverage. And punts. Punt coverage, I mean. There's a hole over that left side. He cuts it back up the middle. Close to a first down. And they're signaling the first down. Officiating crew was busy early in the first quarter, but everything's kind of calmed down now. Letting the guys play on both sides of the ball. 2:25 remaining in the half. Clock starts. Defense got a no flag. Another fumble. They're saying he's down this time. Second down and 5 for the Herons. Handoff up the gut, nothing there. Lance Carter in the backfield with a handoff. Shuts it down. Lance was one of our senior spotlights this week on the Coach Mack Show. Y'all can catch the Coach Mack Show weekly on our YouTube channel. Timeout, Indians. Indians want the ball back. So they call a timeout with 1:39 remaining in the first half, so we're going to take a timeout as well. And we'll be right back.
2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured by NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. They have everything you need bumper to bumper for domestic and foreign car parts. Big truck operators, they have you covered as well with belts, seals, hoses, welding supplies, and so much more. They even have lawnmower parts, blades, and accessories. Stop by today and see the whole crew. Miss Joe, Pam, Little Sammy, Stephen, Dylan, and Big Sammy himself. It's Folkestone Auto Supply. Welcome back to the Swamp. Indians 28, Brantley nothing. 3rd down and 7 for the Herons. There's a snap. Quarterback dropping back under pressure. Lance Carter with a hit. Elliott and Cobb on the stop out there. A gain of just 2 is going to bring up 4th down, so the Indians should get the ball back. And Coach Woods with a real quick timeout. And we have a player down as well. Looks like that's Cobb. They'll check on him. Hopefully he's okay, and we'll be right back.
Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics, located at 3885 Main Street in the heart of downtown Folkestone. They're Folkestone's original hometown pharmacy with 49 years serving the community. They have everything you need, including household items, prescription medications, high-tech electronics, and much more. Their experienced and friendly staff in the pharmacy and electronics department are ready to serve you. Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. Go Indians!
Welcome back to the Swamp. 4th down for Brantley. 1:33 remaining in the half. Indians want to get one more possession out of it before we go into halftime. They've called 2 quick timeouts. Looks like Anderson and Austin will be deep to receive for the Indians. There's a snap. High booming kick. Austin with the fair catch called at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Indians right there. Stick around for the halftime show. Marching band from Brantley will perform, and the Band of Pride will put on a show like they always do. That's coming up at the half. All right, the Tribe comes out with 5 wide. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Nobody in the backfield but Raquan. Raquan dropping back. No pressure at all. He's going deep for Maxwell. Might be those contact. No flag. Got some more scores coming in. We'll have those at the half. Appreciate it, Torrance and Rocky. Thanks a lot, guys. When you're doing these games by yourself, it helps to have folks like that checking things out. 5 wide again. Anderson one hands the snap. Oh, what a catch by Brantley Sloan. One-handed down to the 35-yard line. Anderson gets the snap one-handed, throws it to Brantley. He catches the reception one-handed. They're out there showing off tonight. 112. And Brantley had the presence of mind to get out of bounds as well, so that stops the clock. Anderson dropping back. Little high, just intended for Clark. Second down and 10. Indians stay 5 wide. Second and 10 at the 40. 1:08 remaining. Anderson, no pressure. Good there. Now he's under pressure a little bit. He's got room to run. If he can get over here to the sideline, that stops the clock. First and 10, Tribe. First and 10 Indians at the 25. Clock stopped. 1 minute flat remaining. Anderson. Clark again. Clark breaking tackles. He's headed to the end zone. Touchdown. Saquon Clark with another touchdown reception tonight. The Indians are rolling here in the swamp. Well, we're going to have some highlights on the Coach Mack Show Monday. Extra points have been a little bit of an adventure tonight. We're trying some different things, looking at different stuff. Doing some experimenting down there tonight. Let's see what we're going to do on this one. Looks like we're going to go conventional on this one. Up 34-0 with 50 seconds remaining in the ball game, or in the half rather. There's his placement, a hold, bobbles it. Clark. And it's caught by Maxwell. Just one of those nights when everything's going right. Even when we have a muffed snap, it turns into a 2-point conversion. Clark to Maxwell. Indians 36. Brantley nothing. We'll stay here with just 50 seconds remaining in the half. We'll run our commercials at halftime. Do want to give a shout out to State Farm. Brian Hewling, what he does behind the scenes for this team, these kids, for CSN, it's appreciated. He sponsoring CSN this fall sports season. And he always tells me, don't worry about an ad, don't worry about an ad. Well, I want to give him a shout out because he does a lot behind the scenes that not many people know about. And his programs came out tonight, and his office does a lot as far as putting these programs together and all. So I want to give Brian and his crew a shout out over at State Farm. The programs look awesome too, Brian, by the way, if you're listening. I always love the historical part of the programs in the back. All those records and everything, the history of the Indians. It's pretty cool to go back and look at all that stuff. Brantley brings it out to the 26-yard line. So after you folks get you a program, they're down at the front gate. Cheerleaders were passing them out earlier too tonight. Get you a program. Lots of awesome pictures in there of the kids of the current Indians team. And lots of historical facts in the back. I've always enjoyed that over the years. watching that. Glenn Hughes does an incredible job on that in the back of that program. 42 seconds remaining in the half. First and 10. Brantley. And he's got a man. Wide open. Somehow Michael Elliott out there ended up covering 2 receivers. I'm not sure what happened, but the Brantley receiver had the ball bounce off his shoulder pad, so the Indians catch a break on that one. Second down 10, 36 seconds remaining in the half. Indians, that's thrown a little low. Nelson and Travis Ray on the coverage right there. Ray dropping back into coverage from his linebacker position. Travis had a huge first half last week against Frederica. He's had a good game here tonight as well. Third down 10. Under pressure. Manning! He had to have been down. He got right back up, but looked to me like his knee hit Manning, pulled him down. He kept going. A little bit of a controversy. Let's see what they call here. Brantley over there, they said he wasn't down. Look like it from this side, it's all about angles. Angles and vision. And Bryce Manning's going to get credit for the sack. Third and 10. 19 seconds remaining in the half. Back across the middle. Boom! Oh, what a hit. Quentin Kenny coming across the middle, head hunting. 5 seconds left. I'm sorry about that boom, y'all. It looked like it was going to be worse than what it was. Timeout Brantley with 5 seconds left. I saw Kenny bearing down on him, kind of grazed him instead. Went off to the side, still got him pretty good, but I thought it was going to be a monster hit. And Brantley with a timeout. Let's see, we have a timeout. With the bands coming up, we'll go ahead and get some scores in here. Well, we've got a little bit of a break. Right now, let's see what we got here. Got Commerce over Athens right now, 28-0. Wilcox over Wilkinson, 16-0. Let's see what Rocky has over here. Rocky has Fitz over Irwin, 7-0 at the half. Fitz over Irwin, 7 at the half. Under pressure, Daniel Mack's got him. And that'll do it for the first half. Halftime. How about these Indians tonight, folks? 36-0 at the half. Indians rolling tonight. We're going to have the Brantley County Herons marching band first. So I'm going to pan my camera back when they get set up. I'll turn my mic down, turn their mic up so you can enjoy the two bands. We'll take a quick break while they're setting up. We'll be right back. Stick around. Both bands coming up next.
Gant AC Heat and Electric, located at 141 West Love Street in Folkestone, Georgia. They service all makes and models of air conditioning and heating units, electric and plumbing supplies, blown installation, appliance parts and service, as well as sheet metal products. Gant is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network, Go Indians, and the Band of Pride.
All right, welcome back to the Swamp. Coming up, the Brantley County Heron Marching Band. Sit back and enjoy it. The Band of Pride will follow immediately after this performance.
The band director is Jonathan Davis. Our drill instructors are Christy Furman and Michelle Rich. Additionally, drill instructors include one of the Brantley County Band directors, all of their officers, including for the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, your Charlton County Band of Pride. We'll take a quick break while they get Brantley gets everything moved off the field, and your Band of Pride coming up right after that.
Whistle & Dixie Custom Framing and Unique Gifts and Cafe is located at 3742 Main Street in downtown Folkestone, Georgia. Lunches are served on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join the fun food and fellowship whether you're a local, tourist, or a Royal fan. We also serve Bluebell ice cream, coffees, and lattes. While dining, feel free to browse around as we also have custom framing, train art, custom t-shirts, and unique gifts. Looking for a real lodging? You can also stay at the Chessy Caboose or the Peaks Cabin. Come see us.
Charlton High School. The project against the World Halftime Entertainment, the 2018-2019 edition of Charlton High School, Band of Pride. Under the field direction of drum major Elizabeth Howard, the band will be performing hit songs by some of Motown's greatest performers. The band will open tonight's show with Stevie Wonder's 1973 hit, You're the Sunshine of My Life, featuring the Color Guard. It will then feature the dance line to the Jackson 5 Salt Topper Dancing Machine. We'll close tonight's show with the Temptations' 1965 hit, My Girl, featuring the Majorettes. And tonight's trumpet solos is Chelsea Cox. Drum major Elizabeth Howard, is your band ready? And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Charlton High School Band of Pride.
16 get up there and cover Welcome back. That was the Charlton County Band of Pride doing it up big like they always do. I think I need to just set up all six of my cameras on the top of the press box for the band and just have each one on a section. Band is huge, especially for a Class A school, and they always do it big every week in and week out. And we always enjoy carrying them too. 4:29 remaining in the halftime period. Your Indians are on top, 36-0 over the Brantley County Herons. Big night for everybody. Defense, offense, special teams. Raquan Anderson, Saquon Clark having a huge night. The defensive front's having a big night. Everybody's contributing tonight, even on a busted play on an extra point. Mishandled the snap. Raquan throws a 2-point conversion to Vernon Maxwell on a busted play. So, I mean, everything going right for the Tribe tonight. We're going to take a quick break and pay some bills and thank our sponsors. We have some new sponsors tonight. Want to welcome those folks. Charlton Electric and Custom Creations. They've come on board for the fall season. Custom Creations will be on board for 4 games specifically, and Charlton Electric will be on for the entire fall sports season. So we're proud to have those folks along with us for this fall. Thanks for joining us. Y'all please, as always, shop local and support those folks and businesses in town that support your youth. We're going to be back in just over 3 minutes. Thank you for watching Charlton County Indians football on the Charlton Sports Network.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661. Custom Creations and Boutique is located at 246 1st Street in Folkestone, right behind Lonnie Joe's Hair Salon. They offer a wide variety of items such as boutique clothing, shoes, jewelry, customized tees, home decor, gift and handmade items, and much more. Stop in and get all your custom game day apparel. They offer vinyl designs for shirts, signs, car decals, and more. There are many designs to choose from, or you can create your own. Custom Creations also does embroidered shirts and hats. They can be reached at 912-496-4987 or find them on Facebook. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured by NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. They have everything you need, bumper to bumper, for domestic and foreign car parts. Big truck operators, they have you covered as well with belts, seals, hoses, welding supplies, and so much more. They even have lawnmower parts, blades, and accessories. Stop by today and see the whole crew. Miss Joe, Pam, Little Sammy, Stephen, Dylan, and Big Sammy himself. It's Folkestone Auto Supply.
Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics, located at 3885 Main Street in the heart of downtown Folkestone. They're Folkestone's original hometown pharmacy with 49 years serving the community. They have everything you need, including household items, prescription medications, high-tech electronics, and much more. Their experienced and friendly staff in the pharmacy and electronics department are ready to serve you. Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. Go Indians!
Welcome back to the Swamp. We're 45 seconds away from the start of the third quarter. Have an update what I refer to as the trash talk game of the week. If you're anywhere close to social media when it comes to football, you've heard Irwin and Fitzgerald going at it all week. In the third quarter, 8:40 remaining in the third over there in Fitzgerald. Irwin 8, Fitzgerald 7. Excuse me. Had a little barbecue up here in the press box. Got my clearing my sinuses out a little bit. A little warm, but it was good. Third quarter coming up. Brantley slowing out there at midfield. At the 40, getting set to kick. 36-0, your Charlton County Indians all over the Brantley County Herons tonight. I thought Raquan would have his coming out party tonight. I didn't think we'd hang 36 in the first half. Everything's been working tonight. They fumbled a kick. They're kicking it around. They finally, one of them picks it up. It bounced off of one, bounced off another. Brantley's just having that kind of night so far tonight. Our defense heads out onto the field for the Tribe. I'll tell you what, defensively and offensively tonight has been exciting. Front four for the Tribe having a big night tonight, along with the linebacking core. And we're getting set, 1st and 10. Excuse me, y'all. 1st and 10. Brantley. Nothing there, maybe a yard. He might have fell forward for another one. 2nd down and 8. Second down and 8 for the Herons. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Their quarterback's rolling left. Intercepted. Randy Nelson with his second pick in 2 weeks. Nelson had a pick 6 last Friday to win over Frederica. He gets him another one tonight. Everything clicking tonight. First and 10, Tribe at the 19-yard line. Anderson hands off to Elliott up the middle. Not a lot there, maybe a yard. Second down. No gain. 2nd and 10. I thought he got a yard out of it. But the folks down on the field said no. 2nd and 10. Tight formation here for the Indians. They have shown all kind of different formations tonight. Raquan will keep it headed over to that right side. He cuts it back inside a little bit. Still on his feet. Diving forward. Gain of 6. Tight formation again for the Tribe. They bump into each other. in the backfield. Anderson with a touchdown saving tackle. There was a miscommunication in the backfield between Elliott and Austin. They bumped each other. Ball bounced up. Ball bounced up right into a Heron defender's arms. First and 10, Brantley. Quick pass out in the flat. Hook and ladder out of Brantley. Gain of 8. Number 2 out there for Brantley. Wide right. He's the young man that plays basketball for the Herons. He's got a lot of looks from D1 schools and hoops. Out there playing wide receiver for Brantley County. Second down and 4 for the Herons. Flags on the play. We flinched, but I don't think we moved. Had the camera right down the line. Let's see what the call is. That's going to go against Brantley. That'll back him up 5, make it second down and 9. Handoff up the gut. Shoestring tackle, Travis Ray with the stop. Third down and 5 for the Herons. I want to give a shout out to our travel football team locally here, the Glover Brothers Tigers. They have their, I believe it's their jamboree tomorrow. I want to wish those guys good luck. All age divisions with them. Good luck tomorrow, guys. Brantley dropping back under pressure. They get him. Carter and Mack on the stop. Late flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. That's going to be a hold on Brantley. It'll remain third down. And the Indians elect to decline it, so that'll bring up fourth down. That's what I was wondering. Brings up 4th and 4 for the Herons. Handoff up the middle, nothing there. Maxwell initially adding the rest of the front line. Thought that was Maxwell. Let me see his number here. I'm sorry, that was Kenny. Kenny initially had him on the backside. The rest of the defense comes in and cleans him up. Defense holds, 1st and 10 Tribe. We get the ball right back after we exchange turnovers. with Brantley. 1st and 10. Well, you folks at home, have the Indians opened up the playbook tonight or what? We've seen almost every kind of formation you can think of out of them tonight. Here we are on a regular spread. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff it. That was 16 Austin on the carry. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Keyshawn Williamson in at quarterback. It's complete to 26. Ethan Maxwell. Williamson getting some time at quarterback. This is a new look for the Tribe. With the big lead, you certainly don't want to get Raquan injured in a game like this. So they're giving Raquan a break this half. Keyshawn Williamson in there now to lead the Tribe. Keyshawn will keep it. He's following Elliott around that left side. He's got a hole. Still on his feet. Keyshawn jumping people out there. All the way down to the 20-yard line. Keyshawn Williamson. How about Keyshawn back there getting it done for the Indians? .6:11 remaining in third quarter. Handoff, Elliott. Gain of 5. Second down and 6 for the Tribe at the Brantley 16-yard line. Brantley moved, so did the Indians though. Got some new people in there for the Indians with the big lead. Some guys getting some time. And I think, they're going to do it off. They're going to mark it off against the Indians. They declined it. Brantley declines the penalty. Well, that's interesting. Second down and 6. Keyshawn. Nothing there on the handoff. Was Austin on the carry. And shout out to my other 2 grandsons tomorrow as well. They start football for the Hilliard Flashes in the morning. Gannon and Brent Gannon playing in his first tackle football game. Brent played in 11-12 division. Complete to Brantley Sloan. Inside the 10 down to the 7. First down Indians, 1st and goal. And we have a Heron down, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Indians driving 36-0, 4:40 remaining in third quarter.
Gant AC Heat and Electric, located at 141 West Love Street in Folkestone, Georgia. They service all makes and models of air conditioning and heating units, electric and plumbing supplies, blown installation, appliance parts and service, as well as sheet metal products. Gant is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network, Go Indians, and the Band of Pride. Whistle & Dixie Custom Framing and Unique Gifts and Cafe is located at 3742 Main Street in downtown Folkestone, Georgia. Lunches are served on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join the fun food and fellowship whether you're a local, tourist, or a Royal fan. We also serve Bluebell ice cream, coffees, and lattes. While dining, feel free to browse around as we also have custom framing, train art, custom t-shirts, and unique gifts. Looking for a real lodging? You can also stay at the Chessy Caboose or the Peaks Cabin. Come see us.
Welcome back to the Swamp. That was number 34 for Brantley County. He walks off under his own power. That's always good news. You know, I don't want to see anybody get hurt out here. Injuries are the one thing that drives me crazy. I don't care what side of the ball it is. Williamson, hands off up the middle. Elliott, touchdown, Michael Elliott. Michael Elliott, number 4, from 7 yards out. Indians continue to roll tonight. Brantley Sloan changing shoes. He'll go in for the extra point. We'll see what we're going to do this time on the extra point. We've been experimenting with the extra points tonight. Looks like we're going to go conventional this trip. Brantley, old school straight ahead kicker. There's the hold, the kick, it's up, and good. Indians 43, Brantley nothing. We'll be right back.
Charlton Electric, now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661. Custom Creations and Boutique.
Well, welcome back to the Swamp. Keyshawn Williamson hands off to Michael Elliott from 7 yards out. Indian score 43-0 over the Brantley County Herons. There's a kick. Brantley got a hold of that one all the way down to that's going to roll into the end zone. Touchback. They'll bring it out. Brantley will have 1st and 10. Y'all check our Facebook pages over the weekend. Tammy's down there taking photos. I haven't tried to log into her camera yet tonight. I'll try it next week. I'm going to do some experimenting over the week. We're bringing the new laptop online hopefully tomorrow night and get the new software downloaded to it. Got it Wednesday. Just been so busy. Haven't had time to get everything downloaded to it, the new software and everything. So we're going to test that out early next week and hopefully have that online live next week for the Indians in Applin. 4:24 remaining in third quarter. 1st and 10 Herons. Nothing there. Stopped in the backfield. Fumble on the play. Indians say they have it. Travis Ray says we have it. Let's see. Waiting on a signal from the official. Indians have it. 1st and 10. And we have an injured Heron on the field as well. So y'all know my policy about injuries. We go to a break and make sure those kids are all right. We'll be right back. Indians 1st and 10 when we come back.
Located at 246 1st Street in Folkestone, right behind Lonnie Joe's Hair Salon. They offer a wide variety of items such as boutique clothing, shoes, jewelry, customized tees, home decor, gift and handmade items, and much more. Stop in and get all your custom game day apparel. They offer vinyl designs for shirts, signs, car decals, and more. There are many designs to choose from, or you can create your own. Custom Creations also does embroidered shirts and hats. They can be reached at 912-496-4987 or find them on Facebook. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back. Keyshawn Williams in at quarterback. He's going for 6. Incomplete. Both receivers cut in. He threw it out. Second down and 10. Handoff, Cobb. Not much there. It's going to bring a matter of fact, he lost a yard. 3rd down and 11. 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. Some of you folks at home with your watch parties, I always think it's cool when y'all have the watch parties watching the CSN webcast. If you don't mind, take a picture of your watch parties and post it to our Facebook page. We'd love to share it. And we appreciate you watching. Support our sponsors. We couldn't do it without those folks. Trip to the left, Keyshawn. Over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Brantley over the middle. It's going to bring up 4th down, but down here I'm sure we're going for it. And they bring in, Keyshawn comes out. Going for a field goal. Brantley under the gun, got to get that shoe on quick. There's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's going to be short. No good. So it'll be 1st and 10, Brantley. Well, that's putting him under a lot of pressure. You almost have to call a timeout in that situation. But I understand with a 43-point lead, you're not too worried about it, obviously. With the game on the line type thing, I'm sure they would have called a timeout, give him time to change shoes, so forth, get back out there. So it'll be 1st and 10 Brantley here in just a second. Got an update from Rocky. Fitzgerald 10, Irwin 8, end of the third quarter. A dogfight over there in Fitzgerald. Handoff. 24, gaining of about 3. Second down. Handoff up the gut. Not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard. Oh, Miss Mary Payne, I saw your comment on our sports page. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Third down and 7. Over the middle, complete to number 24. No, he never got a handle on it. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7. Well, Coach Mack showed this week, we're going to have to dedicate about 15 minutes to highlights. It's going to be a good one. Y'all join us next week. We should get that taped on Monday. I think my work schedule is going to allow me to get it taped on Monday. Last week, Coach was gracious enough to move it to Tuesday. My work schedule cut into the our taping. But I think we'll get that taped Monday for release Monday night. And what are we doing? Brantley's going to punt now. Albert Thornton's back. What's happening, Albert? Hey, I heard you brought the groceries tonight at halftime. Man, that stuff was good. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, we're headed to the fourth quarter. Your Indians 43, Brantley nothing. We'll be right back.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Welcome back to the Swamp. Being fired up. They're back in place here in the fourth. Get things going there. You see some of them getting down over there on the bleachers. I love that band cam. The kids over there do a good job with the band. Band of Pride. Best in the state as far as I'm concerned, any classification. All right, we got Austin and Cobb. Deep. Boy, he got a hold of that one on the punt. Austin fields it at the 36. He's still on his feet. Down to the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 Indians. All right, we have a new quarterback in now. Connor Nelson. Looks like he'll take the helm. Get some varsity time in tonight. He just quarterbacked last night for the B team. First and 10 Indians. 11:05 remaining in the ball game. Nelson takes a snap, hands off to Cobb. Cobb trying to get around this edge. He gets a couple out of it. Second down and 8. Nelson, a little bit of miscommunication back there. I think he thought he had a handoff going. The running back didn't think so. They're out there checking the wristbands. That was Caleb Milton back there at running back. There's a snap on third down. Connor dropping back, swings it out to Milton, incomplete. Bring up fourth down. Have an update from Fitzgerald. Irwin 16, Fitz 10. That's in third, I believe. I think that's in, yeah. They're battling over there. Fumble. Well, the official always sees the last shove, doesn't he?
Always. Get shoved, you better not shove back.
Let's see who they mark this off against. That's going to go against Brantley. It's always the last one. It was after the play, though, I think, so it'll be Brantley's ball. And we have well, Brantley's going to the sideline like they have a timeout. The official blew the play in. Clock's running. I think Brantley for some reason thought they had a timeout. Play clock hasn't started yet, but the game clock's running. And he's going deep over the middle, incomplete. Wittenberg on the coverage. Second down. Y'all don't forget to join us next week from Appleton County. Next Friday night, there's shoestring tackle in the backfield. Lance Carter initially had him. I believe that was Lance. No, number 8. Number 8, not number 9. That was Preston Lynch. Preston Lynch and the rest of the defense comes over and helps him out. Tammy and I are going to be doing that Road Warrior thing next week. We're going to watch the Lenore Ryan Bears Thursday night over in Alabama. They open up against West Alabama. And then Friday we'll be back in Georgia to cover the Indians in Appleton. There's a blitz. Going deep, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Let's see who the Indians. The Indians have all kind of new personnel in there with the exception of Austin. Austin's back there. Cobb's coming out. Clark's coming out. So Austin will be back there to receive the punt. Austin's had a good game tonight. 5:38 and counting. Ah, snap. No pressure. Here they come. He gets it out of there. That's caught and fielded by number 34, Sharik Vernon. Sharik Vernon with the reception. Tell you what, that was some composure by the Brantley kicker. High snap. Indians weren't bringing pressure to begin with. When they saw the high snap, they started going. And he remained calm and got the kickoff. Good job by that punter for Brantley. All right, now we have Colby Bryant, number 18, in at quarterback. So we will have seen all 4 of our quarterbacks tonight. You know you're having a good night when you see all 4 of them. Low snap picked up by, who is that? 27, Craig Carlisle. Carlisle, 9th grader. He had a huge year last year for the Bethune Braves in middle school. Carlisle's what I like to call, he's an old school fullback to me. It kind of reminds me of a Rocky Blauer style quarterback. If you're my age, you know who I'm talking about. Bryant. Going deep. Broken up. He had 2 receivers down there, 88 and 31. We're getting down on the roster now, y'all. I got to check. 88 is Najee Smith, 31. Raquan Hamilton. 3:22 and counting remaining in this one. Running clock, obviously. Bryant, low snap. That snap didn't even make it to him. It rolled about 2 yards. That was it. Carlisle comes out, and who's that? 28. Bernard Jordan comes in. Bryant, good snap. Hands off to Jordan. Face mask. Man, turned his neck completely around. Hope he's all right. Yeah, he jumps right up. That looked vicious, but he jumps right back up. That should be enough for a first down when they mark off that penalty. First and 10 Tribe, thanks to a 15-yard face mask. 2:29 and counting. Y'all check our Facebook pages next week for our webcasting schedule. I've got to go through the calendar and compare it to our work schedule, my personal work schedule, and we'll get some games in next week. So y'all be sure and join us. Check our Facebook pages at Charlton Sportsnet for all the latest. Handoff. Not much there. Loss of 3. Now we got a whole new group of kids coming in now. Nelson back in at quarterback. Craig Carlisle in the backfield with him. Whole new group of receivers, new linemen. Nelson, low snap. He has to keep it. Trying to get around that corner. Couldn't quite get there. Third and long for the Tribe. Two to the left, two to the right. Nelson, the quarterback. Hands off. That was 29. Caleb Milton on the carry. Flags on the play late. Brantley may have just given us another first down. Yeah, they got to mark that one off. That's going to be against the Herons, another big one. Personal foul face mask. First and 10, 44 seconds and counting. Handoff. He gets around the corner. He can get up the sideline. Knocked out of bounds at the last second by number 81. Clock will continue to run, though. Running clock here in the fourth. If this young group wants to get in the end zone, they better hurry. "11 seconds. Nelson trying to get him at the line. 7 seconds. Nelson hands off. And that'll do it. Charlton County Indians come up big tonight, 43-0 over Brantley. Raquan Anderson had his coming out party in the first half. Running and throwing touchdowns in that first half.
Hold on, brother.
How you doing, Coach?
Good.
Big one tonight. That was a good one.
I ain't seen it, man. I ain't seen a bit of it. Oh.
All right, we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate you watching. Coach, you want to say anything before I got out?
I'll talk to him next week with you.
All right. We'll see you next week in Appleton County. Thank you for watching. Indians win this one, 43-0. Check our Facebook pages for our broadcasting schedule. Next week, we'll have it all up Sunday night. Have a great weekend, everybody. Indians 43, Brantley 0.